sun is always bothering me. Every time I make a video, it seems. Unless it's raining. But anyway, I tried to do this yesterday. And I made a video. This is my phone case. Right? It's got this stupid little thing on the back here. So when I put it in the holder, it doesn't sit right and it tries to fall out. So I take the phone case off, put my phone in there, set it all up, make my little video. You know. Put the phone case back on when I'm done, or after I take the phone out. And then when I get home, I upload said video. Well, yesterday, I was driving down the road, made my little video. Talking. Yesterday we went to go see Santa Claus, right? Took the kids. Well, took my two youngest kids, my about to be 8-year-old, my 12-year-old, get pictures with Santa, lunch with Santa. My oldest daughter and my granddaughter. It was fun. It was nice, you know. Talking about how everything begins now. Here we go. Every weekend there's something going on. Gotta meet somebody, all these dinners and whatnot, because that's what Christmas is about. It's all about the kids, you know. So I went on and on about that and some other things, and then ended the video like I always do. Took my phone out thing, stuck it back in the case. Backwards. So instead of the camera and the fingerprint button or whatever right here, it was down here. So the buttons didn't line up right. So all the buttons are mashed on the side. And the phone's doing weird shit, and then it starts to reset, and I'm like, oh fuck, right? And I'm taking it off. And I flip it around, I stick it back in and wait for it to load up. And somehow my phone's talking to me now. It starts telling me what day it is, what time it is, that the phone's on, the apps. It's in like some kind of weird safe mode. And in like, if blind people, how they use their phone. Because I got a text message, it started reading me the text message. And I couldn't do nothing. You gotta use 2 fingers to swipe this way, and 3 fingers to swipe that way. And I was getting so frustrated. I kept resetting it, thinking it was gonna stop. Well, it didn't. Then I went home and soft reset the phone. That didn't work either, right? So I had to figure out, like, oh, you gotta press these 2 buttons for 3 seconds, and this thing pops. I had to Google how to make this shit go away on my iPad. Oh, by the end of that, I was so frustrated. I deleted the video, and then I tried to get on my Netflix, and my Netflix wouldn't work. I was like, what is happening to me today? Like, Jesus. So then the Netflix wouldn't work, and then I go to the app thinking maybe it needed to be updated, and it says, like, it's not available in my country. What the fuck? We have Netflix in America. So I'm like, alright. So then I go to my TV settings to make sure my TV knows I'm in America. And my TV says, yep, sure enough, he's in America. So then I'm like, alright. So then I reset the app on my TV because it was an option. Then I had to remember the password. What the fuck? So I had to text the old lady to remember the password, and by then she was home. We had to hurry up. I had to change my clothes and leave. Go get the other kids to go to Santa Claus. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. What a morning. So bright. Take care of that. So anyway, that's what happened, and that's why I didn't upload a video yesterday, Jeffrey. I thought you were in Alabama. How'd you get all the way to, like, Minnesota? Did you say you're in Minnesota? Cold-ass Minnesota? You went from usually warm, humid-ass Alabama. I swear that's where you said you were before. down south somewhere. Maybe it was Georgia. I don't know. I know it was down south. I don't quite remember your address, but I know it was down there. As you can tell, I'm still dealing with that cold that I had. Well, it went away completely. And then all of a sudden, it started coming back the other day. It's not that bad. My daughter, though, my 12-year-old, we got home yesterday. She wasn't feeling very well. She wasn't feeling all that well at the lunch with Santa thing. She hardly ate anything. And the food was really good because it was at the UAW, the Union Hall for Ford. My father-in-law works at Ford. It's, it was a good time. Pictures of Santa, lunch, all the kids get a present. Tickets are cheap. They're only $10 a ticket. So it's like, it's well worth it. You get a picture with Santa, you get good food, you get, and then all the kids get a present. Well worth it. There's a detour. Well, so we had to get ready and go do that. It was alright. And then the Browns won, so it made it even better. Yeah. But, what was part of that video? Oh, so let me get this out there, because this was part of the video yesterday that I deleted. And I didn't load it up. And then I got I got a scolding for not uploading the video yesterday. Not really. It's okay. So, I have this Discovery feed on my phone, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, you swipe all the way over to the left, and it's like just news articles, YouTube videos, shit like that. Your phone thing, because your phone knows everything about you. And there's a story in there how these execs from Twitter are whining and crying and complaining that they're working 70 and 75 hours a week since all these people quit. Elon Musk fired some people. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I was like getting mad, like reading this. And I shouldn't, because I don't fucking work. If I had to work 45 hours a week, I don't know, like a straight normal job, I mean, I'm gone a lot of hours, but actual hand to work is not that much, I could be gone 6 hours, but only work 3, I could be gone 9 hours and only work 3, because it's 2.5 hour drive. You work 3 hours, drive 2.5, 3 hours home. Like, it's just part of the job. Hand to work, though, I might have 2 short jobs that are an hour away. So I drive an hour, do an hour and a half job, drive an hour, do an hour and a half job, and then drive home. I haven't gone a long time. I'll drive home 2 hours by that point. Like, make a little triangle or something. Like, it happens. It's just part of the job. But there's people out there. There's single moms out there, single dads out there, one income families because, they got 3-4 kids, and if mom goes to work, then they can't afford daycare, right? So dad works 2 jobs, or, single moms working 3 jobs, or they're working 1 job, working 80 hours a week because they need that overtime. And still they don't get ahead. So there's people out there every day busting their ass, barely making ends meet. There's moms. And I've watched members of my family do this, where they go to work, get off work, come home, get their kids off to school, go back to a different job, right? Come home, get the kids home from school, make dinner, take a nap for 2 hours, go to work again. Come home, take a nap for 2 hours, go to work again, do it all over again. Like I've seen this happen. I know people that live like that. They got 2 or 3 jobs, and if they get 4 straight hours of sleep, it's a lucky day. And they keep food on the table, keep the house clean, and try to keep the kids in line. But we all know it doesn't work out like that. It's hard to keep your kids in line when you ain't home, because you're out there trying to make sure the bills get paid and they got clothes and shoes and everything else. and you're gonna cry about playing on your computer, working at fucking Twitter or some other job, which you're probably doing from home, and you gotta work 70, 75 hours? Boo fucking who, right? What are you making, 6, 7 figures? And you're gonna cry about this? Make a news report about this? Like it's a big fucking deal? Like we should feel sorry for you? Like the 90% of people out there who barely make ends meet? That it seems like every time you get a little money saved up, the car breaks down? Or the washer breaks? Or the refrigerator breaks? Or something goes wrong? Every time you start feeling like you get a little bit ahead, something happens. We've all been there. We know what that's like. But you got these people with a cushy job, money in the bank, complaining and crying, and now they can't work only 40 hours. They got to work a little extra. You're getting no sympathy from me. None whatsoever. You should get sympathy from no one. Ooh, I'm going to hit my garbage cans. That's driving right there. Oh yeah, got my spotter on the garbage can. Yeah, I just don't get it, man. Like, don't fucking cry to me or other people about how hard you gotta work. I don't care. Don't. If you don't like your job and you're working all those hours and making all that money, why don't you switch places with somebody else? Switch places with somebody working 2, 3 jobs. You know, a full-time job and 2 part-time jobs. Why don't you switch bank accounts with that person? And then come back. Do that for 30 days. And then come back and fucking whine and cry about your job at Twitter. Get the fuck out of here. For everybody else out there, busting their ass, trying to get ahead, keep going. Shit'll get better. Eventually you're going to get ahead and the washer's going to be fine. Eventually you're going to get ahead and you're not going to need to put new tires on the car. Shit'll go alright for you. Just keep working. Keep pushing forward. Keep setting their goals. And I'll be back next week. Alright?